Today's video is brought to you by the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to click both of them down below. Hey, what's up guys? Joker here, and I hope you're all doing well. Today we've got a few news stories to get through in the world of tech and PC gaming. First, we're going to be talking about another Windows update, which is breaking things again, this time with Ryzen PCs. Also, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the reboot that nobody asked for, got a teaser yesterday, and it's actually looking pretty good. Also, is NVIDIA Super dead in the water before it's even been announced? More information on that, and also at the end, a new Joker pick for a film/TV series of the week, whatever it is. So first up, let's start off by talking about Windows 10 and a new update which has gone live, which is causing some serious issues for AMD Ryzen-based PCs. Really, the main issue with it is that it is causing them to crash, and for a couple of days now, people have been having issues all over the forums that I've been reading about with their systems crashing. Thankfully, the problem has finally been narrowed down, and there is a fix for this, and it is actually concerning the RAID drivers for any system using AMD Ryzen. So if you have recently updated on Windows 10 and you're running a Ryzen PC and you've been experiencing some issues with crashing, first off, I would encourage you to leave a comment down below and let us know how this is manifested, how often it's crashing. I'm just kind of curious to find out. And also, if you do apply this update, let us know if it addresses the problem for you. But mainly the fix for this is to just go ahead and update your RAID drivers, ideally before you update to the latest version of Windows 10, if you do plan to update at all. I will leave a link to this article, which has the link in it over to the AMD website where you can get the latest RAID driver for your system. So ideally, like I said, if you're running Windows 10 and you're planning to update, I would first go to the AMD website rather, and download the latest RAID driver, and that should help kind of fix things for you, hopefully. But it would have been nice if kind of upfront, if Microsoft had really done their own testing. Just a thought. Just a thought, really. Maybe before you push the update out to the public, run it on a few Ryzen systems, run it on a few Intel systems, make sure everything is kosher before it goes out the door to the general public and starts causing all these sorts of issues and making people pull their hair out of their head wondering why their PC is now completely broken. Although if you had just recently updated your version of Windows, you probably could narrow it down pretty quickly and be like, well, it's probably Windows being Windows, because Windows is Windows and will continue to be Windows as long as Windows is Windows 10. Next up, let's talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This got an announcement trailer yesterday, and I was giving this game a lot of shit once we got the leaked name for this, and I still don't like the fact that they're calling it Call of Duty Modern Warfare, even though it is a reboot of the Modern Warfare series. It's just confusing when it comes to naming schemes with previous titles and stuff. I feel that same way about any medium of entertainment, films, games, whatever you call it, the same thing as the original, and it's just kind of confusing in a lot of ways, and it's annoying at the end of the day. Like, think about the new Ghostbusters film with the all-female cast, that abortion of a film, which was called Ghostbusters and has absolutely no business being called Ghostbusters in any way whatsoever. It's not Ghostbusters. It's horrible, and it's a disgrace to the name of the film franchise. That's how I feel about it. I feel pretty darn strong about it, if I'm being honest. But let's get back on topic with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So we got this video yesterday. It looks pretty darn impressive. Captain Price is back, one of my favorite characters from the series. I believe Soap McTavish was also in this trailer as well. We don't get a ton of gameplay, although there's a few little snippets here and there that do look like it's at like actual gameplay of the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is releasing on October 25th. And there's a lot of things about this game that do get me excited as an old fan of the series. Haven't been a fan in many years, though, honestly, since like Black Ops 2 was the last Call of Duty I really played in any significant amount. And since then, it's just gone downhill progressively. There's been some games that have been a little bit better than others, but for the most part, I've just had absolutely no interest. But I will definitely try this game out once it is released for a couple of reasons. First up, it's finally getting a new engine. Previously, they had been using the Quake engine for like ever. Pretty much since like the first COD, they've been using the Quake engine, and it definitely needs an update, and finally they are, and it's going to be getting some graphical improvements, including ray tracing. We're also going to be getting cross-platform play with consoles, which they have not fully detailed yet, at least that I've seen. I'm not sure if it's going to be PC with Xbox and PS4, like everyone all together in one happy cohesive unit, which would be awesome, just for sake of player count and being able to find matches in all the different modes, which has been a problem on the PC for a long time, especially since there's no server browser, and you're just at kind of the behest of the quick match, and hopefully you'll get into a game. You don't know, you might be sitting there waiting forever, scratching your ass. So I'm really happy to see cross-platform play, whatever that means, whether it's between just PC and Xbox or both consoles and the PC all together. I think that's going to be incredible, and also I'm looking forward to poning noobs that are using a controller while I'm sitting here comfortably using a mouse and keyboard on a 4K 120Hz monitor. That should be quite a bit of fun. A few other graphical niceties and features of the engine have been detailed as well, so we've got things like physically based material system allowing for state-of-the-art photogrammetry, a new hybrid tile-based streaming system, new PBR decal rendering system, world volumetric lighting, 4K HDR, DirectX ray tracing, and more, as well as a new GPU geometry pipeline. Now, we don't know exactly what form of ray tracing this game is going to use yet. It could be ray trace reflections, ray trace shadows, ray trace global illumination. Could be any one of those three, could be any combination of the two, or it could be just one. Who knows, really? But hopefully we will get some more details on Modern Warfare at E3 2019, which is just a couple of weeks away. And as I said, the game is coming out October 25th. I don't remember the last time they've released a game in October. Usually they come out in November. Not that big of a deal, though. But let me know after you've seen this trailer if, you've been kind of away from the Call of Duty series for a while, if this trailer has gotten you excited and invigorated about the Call of Duty franchise again, and you're looking forward to seeing some more details of this game. I definitely am looking forward to the single-player aspect, and hopefully the multiplayer is solid as well. Next up, we've got to talk about NVIDIA Super, which we didn't hear anything about, surprisingly, at Computex. I think everyone was expecting to hear something as they put out this Super teaser like just a few days prior to Computex kicking off, and then NVIDIA pretty much announced nothing whatsoever at Computex of really any consequence to us. Nothing really that interesting. They did some AI stuff I heard about, but yeah, really nothing of interest to me. But we do get a little bit of a glimpse as to what Super might be and when we might actually be hearing some more details. So according to the website VonGuru.com, they said that NVIDIA would be launching new GeForce cards in early June. However, according to videocards.com, that might not be accurate, as their latest information is saying that there will be a private press event at E3 in a couple of weeks, and then the cards will actually be revealed or released, I should say, at Gamescom out of Germany all the way in August. So that's a few months away. And then there were also, according to videocards.com, again, they said some other journalists who were present at the Computex floor have confirmed that AMD partners have no final pricing on Navi, and this is because they still don't know what the response from NVIDIA will be to the RDNA architecture, but NVIDIA might know more than they do. So that's definitely a good reason for maybe why we didn't hear about Navi pricing yet. They probably do want to get an idea of what NVIDIA is planning to do, what their answer is going to be. I've kind of given my predictions on this. I think they're going to end up re-releasing the RTX cards with either just faster memory, or they're going to go ahead and remove the RT and Tensor cores on those models. And, who knows what we'll see from there, if we'll get an uplift in terms of rasterization performance. I guess that's a possibility, but, we'll just have to really wait and see on that one. Now, before we get out of here, last week I introduced this as a new segment on these news videos, which I plan to do once a week, hopefully. I don't know, maybe every 2 weeks if there's nothing really good to talk about. And yeah, we don't have a name for this series yet, just calling it Joker's Picks for now, where I give you a recommendation of the week for a new movie, TV series, documentary, video game, you name it, pretty much anything that I like and want to share with you guys as a recommendation. Last week I recommended the TV series Chernobyl, which is coming up on its 5th and final part this Monday on HBO. Really good series. If you missed my recommendation and haven't seen that yet, I highly recommend you check out Chernobyl. As I said, it's on HBO, so you can stream it on there, or you can board a pirate ship for the 7 seas. But this one is on Amazon Prime. This new series, which I just started watching today, and I'm already on the 3rd episode, is called Good Omens. It stars Michael Sheen and David Tennant, the latter formerly being known as Doctor Who, in my opinion. Possibly the best Doctor. Leave me your favorite Doctor Who down in the comments below. But yeah, this series is looking really good. It's only got like 300 reviews so far on IMDb, but it's already got a 9.2. And I would rate it quite highly. It's very well made, very well produced. As I said, this is a Prime original, so if you have Amazon Prime, you've already got access to this. You just really got to go ahead and watch it. And the basic premise is it's kind of like a supernatural like battle. Like basically they're coming up on Armageddon, and you've kind of got these two bumbling. One is an angel, the other one is a demon, and they're kind of friends, but they have mutually they have mutual ideas about the end of the world and don't really want to see it. So they're kind of trying to circumvent that. And that's kind of the basic premise of the series, that Armageddon is coming, and yeah, it's just kind of goes from there. I don't want to give away any of the details on it, but it's funny, and it's set in like with fantasy and stuff like that, with heaven versus hell type of stuff. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, definitely go ahead and check it out on Amazon Prime. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. As always, I do look forward to your feedback down in the comments below on all of the topics we discussed here in this video, and I do thank you very much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Sarah?